we're back in the gym, and the home gym, and man, it's just clean in here now. It's clean. We just cleaned everything in here. As you can see, everything is all minimal now. Now everything's all stashed away. Now with the baby coming soon, so all organized. Now with the baby coming soon, we needed to kind of declutter, make sure we make some room for when the baby comes. Any extra stuff we can put away, we will. Now we have the space for it. And also for the home gym, this right here comes in clutch. So workout in the mornings, that just makes the whole garage just nice and warm. So I'm not in here freezing. And yeah, so we're gonna get into a pull day, a pull workout. So it's gonna be mostly just back, any pulling movements, back and biceps. And yeah, so let's get at it. All right, the first workout we're gonna be doing is a tricep. So we're gonna be doing some pull-ups. Just doing as many as we can for the pull-ups, and then we're gonna do, so it's a tricep. So we're gonna move into, with the rope, we're gonna do some pull downs. Again, focusing on the lats. And then right after that one, we're gonna do some face pulls, again with the rope as well. So gonna be focusing on the rear delts for that. So again, today's all about pulling movements. So that's what we're gonna start off with today. Now, we're only gonna be doing about 3 sets of these. So still getting everything back in the movement, but again, we're going hard every set and just going as hard as you can. All right, so did about 8 reps with the addition of the 15 pounds that I added on. Now that we did those, I'm gonna put that weight down and do a few more just with the body weight. Now, on this exercise, just be making sure that you feel that stretch right on your lats. That's when you know it's getting effective. Alright, this is the last set. Again, we're adding 15 pounds onto the pull-ups. After we can't do any more, drop the weight, and we're just gonna do some more reps on body weight only. Now on these face pulls, I feel like it's a lot of mind muscle connection. So really focus on squeezing those rear delts until you kind of feel them burning. When you feel them burning, that's when you know you're working them. Now, something a little random. What's the optimal training time? And honestly, that kind of just depends on yourself and your schedule. Because a lot of times I really get like family or friends ask me, like, why do you work out so early? Like today, I mean, working out like 6 a.m. had the day off today. So nothing crazy. But on typical during the week, I'll be working out anywhere between 4 to 5 in the morning. And that's because I work from like 7 till about, honestly it depends, it's always changing every day. Latest probably till like around 5. And I'll get home around 5. And you know, I'm married, right? I'm married. The optimal time for me to work out is before I go to work when everybody's asleep. That's the optimal time, right? The baby's asleep, my wife's asleep, and it's what works best for me because I don't want to come home late in the day after work, after a long day. My wife hasn't seen me, my baby hasn't seen me, I haven't seen both of them all day. Now, I'm not gonna come home right after and be like, oh hey, I'm gonna go work out, so give me another like hour and a half. By that time, it's already like 6 or 7 o'clock, and I only see him for like about an hour, so before the baby goes to bed. Baby goes to bed, it's really early, like around 8. So, honestly, it's just whatever works best for you with your schedule. Now, for me, it works best between 4 or 5 in the morning when I have work, or just while they're sleeping. That's the most optimal time for me. So, it depends on everybody. I know there's different things on like, oh, it's best to be working out during this time in the morning or best time, optimal time in the evening. And none of that stuff really matters. As long as you get a workout in during the day, that's all that matters. Don't look too much into it and just do what works best for you and your schedule. It's as simple as that. Don't make it too complicated.
All right, next workout, we're gonna be doing laying down rows. So I'm gonna lay down on the bench, gonna be pulling up the bar up to my chest. It's a little bit more strict that way. And I'm gonna be supersetting that into some regular rows. So it's a little bit more lighter weight, just be able to do some more reps. I'm gonna be standing up while I do these. You'll kind of see how I do it. And I might throw in some more rear delts. So I might be throwing that in, I'm not too sure, but I'll see right now depending how I feel.
Now when you do rows, I feel like it's always better to go underhanded. That way you target more of the back instead of going overhanded, you target more of the lats. I feel like I target more of the lats doing overhand. So try whichever one works best. It might feel different for you, but for me, underhand feels better. I feel like I target more all around my back for rows. Now like these I said I'm gonna be doing standing up, so I'm doing a little bit squatted. It's lightweight. That would just get some more reps in. Yeah, I'm not gonna be throwing in the rear delts. We're just gonna stick to those two for the supersets and just do 3 sets of those. Okay, so we have one more workout after this superset here. So for this workout, we're gonna do regular bicep curls on the straight bar, and then we're gonna go into hammer curls with the dumbbells. Once we finish 3 sets of this, we're gonna do some forearms and lower back. And right now you're thinking forearms, who does forearms? I'm like, well, honestly, a lot of people don't focus on the forearms, and then they have big old arms, and you know, they got small little forearms. Well, you might as well focus on another muscle that's there, right, on your arms. So do forearms and then lower back, because again, I said I was gonna implement lower back at least 2 or 3 times a week. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Now on these, we do as many as we can. Just rip out. Now when you're doing these, I always go thumb over when I do it. I feel like I use less of my forearms and more of my biceps instead of going thumb around. Then I feel like I use more of my forearm coming into activation. So I don't know, that's how I feel. Maybe try it out, see how it feels for you. Oh my goodness. Oh shit. My heart just sunk. All right, so now that biceps are done, we're doing the last workout. So last workout, we start off with the forearms. So two different sides, right? You got the upper forearm right above and you got the one right below. So I usually start off rolling with the wrist up, and I suggest you start with a lower weight, maybe like 10s or 5s even, just to get the hang of it, because you know, don't really ever train the top part of the forearm. So do some of those, and then right after you do till you can't do no more, turn your wrist around and just roll the wrist back. Really target that fatty, that meaty part of the forearm. Once you do those, superset into the lower back. So do 3 sets, back to back to back, no rest in between. And yeah, that's it. And that'll be the end of the workout for today. So I'm using 25 because I've already been doing these for a while. Ooh. Now the rule of thumb that I like to do with the forearms is whatever weight you're doing, on those is how many reps you're doing. So if I'm doing 25 pounds, I gotta do a minimum of 25 reps. And then the other side, on the flipped around for the other part of the forearm, doing 30s. Now naturally you're gonna be stronger being able to wrist curl this way. So I got 30s on this side, so minimum 30 reps. Always try to hit more than 30. Now right into the lower back. Again, this is all body weight for the lower back, just because I'm building the strength back up in it. And then as we progress, I'll be adding some weight while doing these. with those 2 sets. My forearm's already pumped up. Oh my goodness. Alright guys, that concludes it for this video. If you guys did like this video, go down, like, subscribe, hit those notification bells. That's it for today, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.